event, which is a commemoration, a celebration of Batt Burns, and I suppose an acknowledgement by the community about what he has done for the community over many, many decades. And we want to thank the committee who came up with this brilliant idea. It's always something that you think in hindsight might have been done to people that have passed on, but isn't it great to celebrate someone that's alive and well and fit and healthy? The Pope himself wouldn't get that kind of reception, lads.
One of the organisers, I should say, I better be careful, John Murphy, he told me to be as brief as I possibly can be. But I protested and suggested that you can't be that brief when you're dealing with a man of the calibre of Batt Burns. And he has been involved in an awful lot of things in the parish, and I would like to say a few little words about that, if I could. However, the second thing he said to me was that not only was Killian MC tonight, but he was also doubling up as a bouncer. And I'll tell you one thing, when I saw the ponytail, I said to myself, I will be brief.
Oh, the town, it climbs the mountain and looks out o'er the sea. At sleeping time or waking time, it's there I'd like to be.
One of Batt's greatest success stories, I suppose, was the establishment of the Sneem Storytelling Festival. This happened roughly about 10 years ago in Batt, and it has been a tremendous success. And it has been a tremendous success for a number of reasons. One is the fact that Batt is a highly acclaimed storyteller himself, and Shanachie, one of the greatest that Ireland has to offer.
We searched for birds through every verse, from litter to Deneen.
And something else, lots of stuff there that I didn't even know about, so fair play to me for recounting that to the people that maybe didn't know the full history of Dad and have crossed his path on many different types of occasions, but now you've seen the full spectrum of what I suppose he's given his life to in the community. It's great to have his family members. He's one of 9 children, the oldest of 9 Burnses, and all of them are here except of course poor Uncle Michael, who passed away a year and a half ago now, I think, but a lot of his family are sitting here, and the next generation as well down. My own family are here, his son Padraig, I'm his son Killian, and Bartley is here. So a lot of the family have made a special effort to come, and of course I see the young Riley fella here as well in the corner, all the way from New York, who was a great time for Batty Burns, JR, Johnny Riley, give him a applause, and his wife as well. And they have many long memories back, him coming to New York in the early days, and of course going up to Danbury, Connecticut as well.
I'll take my rest in those green fields, the place where life began, with those boys of Barnashroida who hunted for the ran.
So can I call up the Sneem set dancers? This is always part of the Irish night tradition, so I'd like to get you out on the floor, give them A big round of applause for our Sneem set dancer. So Sonny's going to share something short with you. We're going to have a little interval, but Sonny will be back with some more of his good work later on in the second part of the show. So Sonny's going to close off the first part of this wonderful night. Here you go.
Thanks very much, Killian. I just want to say there, thank you Batt for preserving the storytelling as best you could. And you know, storytelling is the oldest entertainment in the world. It was there before television, it was there before anything, and to preserve it along the line, and there's no doubt that Burns did that and did it very well, so thank you, Batt. I do that job. Well, if you see the look in Mrs. Maloney's face when she heard that, she said, "Oh, right," she said, the third day down there in the cowhouse," she says, "and there's water and a towel and soap down there," she says, "and there's a nail in the back of the door to hang your trouser in as well." Well, about only 3 minutes after, she was thinking to herself, what is the world coming to at all? When your man came back and he had a little jacket, "No, ma'am," he said, "and I hope you have a nice little Shirley pull before the year is out." And she was looking at him, she said, "Will you have a drink?" Because they always keep a bottle inside, just, you know, for visitors in case they come. "Oh no, ma'am," he said, "I have 6 more calls to do before the dinner." "Well, my God," she said, "you're busy. Everything too bad this time of the year." He said, "I'd have 20 or 30 during the summer." Well, so she looking out, what are they feeding that full of it? When they came back from the wedding, Danny, the first man, he said, "Well," he said, "did they bring from the creamery to the cow?" "Oh, Mrs. Maloney had a soul face." "Oh, indeed I did," she said, "I did. And I think," she said, "you made an awful mistake that didn't stick to the shop table and the curry. For from what I see today, you won't have much of a calf after that fella."
woman is the basis of all contradictions. She's afraid of a cockroach, she'd scream at a mouse, but she'd tackle a husband as big as a house. She'd take you for better, she'd take you for worse. She knows what you're thinking, which is always a curse. You slip out for a pint when you think she's asleep, but you'll find her up knitting with the tongs at her feet. And then you're in trouble when she lifts it quite high, and hits you a belt that will sure make you cry. But then she gets sorry and gives you a kiss, just as you were hoping how to get out of your fix. You'll fancy she's this, but you'll find out she's that. She can play like a kitten or fight like a cat. In the morning she will, in the evening she won't. You're always expecting she will, but she won't.
De fram och prila hatter sig, tävlingen till sig kalmar. I skommar den tiri hasset sjal,
There was poverty of women, particularly for hill sheep farmers in Kerry and in Ireland generally. And in Africa, there was great poverty of food. They didn't have enough food. So the solution was, some whites suggested that they'd get a boatload of black women coming into Kenmare Bay, and that would solve the problems on both sides. A story that isn't acceptable anymore.
Is there real or crook if on the van, mar flow of him?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's hard to follow the footsteps of some of the great people here tonight. Batty, Sonny, Timmy, Frank Lewis, so I dare not try. At least I listen to my own words. I told him to keep it short. He didn't listen to me because I didn't listen to him when I was in school either. So. I'd like to thank my committee. There's probably some of you might be familiar with an American movie called The Field of Dreams. It says, build it and they will come. And I knew tonight all we had to do was to organise an event for Batty. And fear pity, he came in here droves. On the 5th of June, Batty had his last host American tour in the Sneem Hotel, or in the Sneem House. And the days after, I met a lot of locals, and they were very disappointed they didn't get the opportunity to be there to show some more appreciation for Batty. So that's where the idea came up with my helpers here, Rosie, Mary, and Kevin. We said, look, we hold a night, it's the least we can do for Batty. He's been a great ambassador to Sneem for everything he's done. He's been a great ambassador to Sneem for everywhere he went. We just make a small presentation. I hope he's not expecting Harry Davidson like here's a small picture here of Sneem. And because Batty looks at it, because there's no business or house in there that has been affected by Batty over the years. Through B&B, through restaurants, he built B&Bs at times of the year when there's nothing else going on. When there's no social media, Batty was able to build it. He brought many enjoyment out to young teenage boys and girls when they saw these young American boys and girls that were not mentioned tonight. But Batty, I know, through the wine, a lot of happy nights. A small presentation, it's to Batty Burns from the people of Sneem in appreciation of your long promotion and development of our community, the 13th of August 2022. Woo!
I skimmed across black water without once submerging onto the banks of an urban morning. That hunger for the first light, much more than the mountains ever do. And she, like a ghost beside me, goes down with the ease of a dolphin, and then emerges on the shade of dawn. She is a perfect creature, natural.